people use the word friend way too lightly. And that's not like an evil thing, but it's a very American mindset as a Canadian, like a Canadian American, Western mindset. Like in Japan or in Eastern countries, being called somebody's friend is given such huge reverence, and it's so shocking that like in media you see like it's like a big deal when somebody calls somebody else their friend for the first time. Here, strangers on the street will call you their friend. That wouldn't be a bad thing if people didn't still have this strange mental connection with friend and closeness. If people attached friend to somebody lightly and then treated that as lightly, that would be one thing. But in the West, once you are considered a friend, there's still expectations that, like in the East, a friend would have. And so now you've got people just like associates with friends and being hurt and disappointed when these friends don't live up to the expectation of what a friend should be in media. We've been sold the idea that friendships are a lifetime, that friends are like soul bound. They're just as close as like romantic relationships in some instances. To help me quantify that a bit better, what I've done since I was a teenager is because I couldn't understand like why people would call each other friends but then not do anything, not hang out with each other, not be close even in the slightest. Like it just So what I did is I reclassified what I considered friend in my head. And I went, okay, a friend is somebody that I can see in my life for 5 or more years, that I communicate with regularly. We either share opinions or we at least are willing to converse about them in a mature way. And we're able to get up to dumb, fun, goofy shit together. Anything less than that, I consider a buddy. Anything less than that, I consider an acquaintance. And you can have pleasant acquaintances that you do things with once in a while. That is not bad. But for me, reclassifying friend as something significant has helped me a lot, mentally and emotionally, because then it went from, oh, why do people have so many friends? I'm so far behind, I'm so lonely, to like, oh, most people, by this definition, have like 1 or 2 friends. That's it. Everything else is just like other tiers of stuff. And that helped me realize that, wait, no, I'm not as lonely as I think sometimes, because I do have 1 or 2 friends. Everyone else says that they're a friend, but in reality, they fall under these other pleasant classifications. And that changed things for me.